Alrighty. I mean, I've been playing. So, hi everyone. I've been playing on and off. The Google spreadsheet has every. How much more preparation? I haven't even done the 149 yet. Hey, Philip, by the way. Yeah, I haven't even started the 149. But based on my season 32, right? My season 32 was 2,971 or something like that. And that was like 94 tries, right? Or 93, 94 tries. So I'm close to starting the 149. I think I'm gonna do the 149 um probably like maybe Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So today I'm gonna get this like 40 paragons at least. That's not difficult, but um what I have to do though is get the luck of at least one item though. So my issue now is I haven't even sorted out this part from yesterday. Uh but in the non-Aughilds way, so I kind of don't want to go into the Aughilds version to push the last two. I kind of want to make sure I play the Guardians just to have a good idea about the comparison between my season 32 and this season, obviously. So that's one thing I'm needing to go back to practice on the Guardian side. But one issue I have for this season anyway is the fact that my depth pants is not a primal yet, or like it's still missing that 3%. And even the Auguild side, my Hunter's Wrath is missing 5%. So like when we compare the season 32. I mean, I don't remember what my season 32 had actually. I know I only remember specifically that I had a primal pants, which I knew. That was the one thing. And then the funny thing is my restraint is actually very similar. Like very, very similar, which is really funny. I don't know what the reason is, but like my restraint is very similar, by the way. Like this season's so this satchel is more defensive than the last time, so that's why I have some like HP issues on the Guardian side as well, because this is the defensive version at season 32. So 2971 for the 149. But like my restraint, if you see this restraint, it's like 5 like point 0.5 crit hit chance less, and it's instead of fire resist, it's arcane resist. It's hilarious how similar the gear really is, except for the pants in the Guardian side, where I still don't have the primal pants. And then this season I've had the ancient elemental trifecta. I think last time I didn't. I mean, I can go check it again, but I'm just saying like I remember I wasn't using one. Yeah. And so the only difference is that my simplicity strength is a 150 already, but then my Taeguk is 147. But this season it's all balanced. This season is all balanced. In fact, my jewelry is about the same from last time. Like this focus is very similar to this season's one as well. Like at the end, like it took me so long to use this focus because I never got one. Like it's so funny. Like my rings are very similar. It's like carbon copy. Yeah, I need to like sort out my yesterday's drops a little bit, and then I need to get rid of some stuff. Uh, Natalya Pants. The secondaries are like whatever. Nah, it's okay. And then witching hour. Do I have a good witching hour? I think I do. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, it's 175. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started with today's GRs. I put on the title it's 130 through 140. I'm going to just do like 132, like either 132 between I think 132 to 135 is what I feel like uh working on basically. I don't really mind the time so much. It's just I just want the worth like at least a 1.5 paragons or something like per key. I don't want to go like 1 paragon per key. I mean, it will feel like it's 1 paragon per key, but it's actually like 1.5 or like at least 1.25 or something. So that is what I want to do. And that's what I prefer working on. And yes, if I go any faster, I would get more pairs of pants or something like that. But that's not my only goal. Like, my goal is to make sure that I don't have to waste time farming keys all the time. So I use as little as possible while working on the pants. So I'm gonna start with like 132 or something like that. As far as the 150, um, I think that by the time I reach uh near 3K, I'll try it. So like in season 32, I only got to 149 near 3K. This season, I want to try 3. I want to try 150 at 3K, like 3K onwards. So like the 149, I will start probably like either 2800 or 2850 onwards, which is gonna match up to my season 32 taking like 94 tries, right? I mean, like even my 148 was a little extreme already this season. So like I'm looking at about 100 paragons um of like duration as well per the last two tiers, per each of the last two tiers. So like it's like 100 keys for each of them minimum, and that's like almost 100 paragons, kind of, depending on uh how much EXP I get per attempt. Like, you know, looking at the how early the first pylon is, or how early how good the second pylon is, stuff like that. That would make the 100 paragons during the 100 attempts or so. But if it goes any faster, then I'll be happy about it because then I get it done and I would um uh you know defeat my season 32's problem. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get like 40 paragons I think, and hopefully the pants arrive like at some point this week because uh I'm missing that 3%. And then I'm still waiting for the pair of boots to give me better stats. Like, one of my vitality issues is because of the pair of boots. Like, I finally got a good chess piece that, well, funny enough, the previous chess piece was better because of the life percent life that I only have on here. So like even the old chess piece was fine. It was just that I wanted more overall resistances. And this resistance is using the uh this buriza. I actually have a different buriza that I'm gonna use for the push side because I actually attempted to get a different one, and the different one actually has perfectionist on it. And some people even use perfectionist actually because it actually helps with their special recipe and whatnot. But I don't use special recipes, so it's not like a double advantage for me. However, it is still better than tactical advantage because at the end of the day, the tactical advantage is only really nice for basically not letting the elites follow me as quickly. So I can separate into quadrants where I want to fight. But in terms of toughness, the overall toughness, the perfectionist is better. So I'm using a different one for the 149 and 150 attempts for sure, and my resistance will be fine. It's like 1.4k overall. Yeah. Is it this way? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following the Aughilds rings. I know I saw the pylon, but I'm not gonna take it. I take it every now and then. Usually for the with if I have the shield or something or power, I'll take it. I don't always take that speed pylon in the speeds. Oh, speaking of conduit. Nothing, huh? Empty. $99? Is there a 99 help? No. I don't think it spawned back there, right? Would have seen the foot of it. So let's hope that the pants will arrive maybe today. That'll be helpful. Um, the only question is what do I have that I can click? Oh, I studied this, so I'll click this today. Yeah, there's some pants here. I don't actually need like a primal. I just need like a good 99 or a 100% that I can use. Like a actual good one. Primal would be more fair against my season 32 comparison though, of course. Strength, really? You know what's funny? I'm A strength again, really? Hey Carl, just gonna start with 132s. Hopefully the pair of pants will drop. Oh, come on. I don't want Fire Shaman, either Red Fallen or Fire Shamans. Yeah, I saw my schedule, you know, like, if I want to get things done before the World Cup schedule, uh, I need to get moving. Power. Spinner. Still dampening. Oh, the other missile dampening already got shredded. I thought I saw a minion. There we go. I can take this while I have the power. Explore. Wait, what? Oh, you meant the next one after. I'm like, I'm like, what? What are we talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, right. Um,
I've become stronger.
Light.
Such a brave soul. Well, isn't that nice? See you soon. Don't be shy. That will look nice on you. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Ah, still no good pants yet.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Bleed, you filth! Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Your fear betrays you! Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Sweet revenge! Not ready yet. Need more time.
Not picking this one.
I'm still waiting. I must wait. Bleed, you filth! Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. That was just a taste. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Oh, power right it back.
Not ready yet.
Making sure I grabbed all the orbs.
Need more time. Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
The Rift Guardians.
You have a gem? I am returning to town.
A fine battle.
Most impressive.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Unleash your power.
Not ready yet.
Thing at the back.
Need more time.
fallen, basically.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. We must wait longer. Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
Ouch. Yes.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Need more time. Vengeance! I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Your fear betrays you. Need more time.
The Rift God
I'm still waiting. You have triumphed. I may be
High K gloves. Hmm.
I need to go back.
well fought, Nephilim.
I've become stronger.
Still no good restraint. No keys. Okay. Next.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Not ready yet.
Ouch.
Need more time.
It is a very fun season, and that's why I play between 130 to, well, between 129 through 140. Because I would prefer, you know, actually using the power of the buriza.
Need more time.
Sure, I can understand people's, not many seasons that you can do like under 2 minutes of really good stuff. But at that point, it's the same as playing, You know, like any other weaker season that you do like 110 super fast. So you're always doing the bare minimum on like every season. So you're not. It's almost like saying the angelic season, right? Where
Not ready yet.
you know you play the strafe impale, but you're gonna play the strafe impale for like 114.
Still waiting.
You're not enjoying the strafe impale season itself. At that point, you might as well just play the Wave of Light, right? Which is what people do. So when you play the strafe impale for real, you play the like 125 or like 125 through 130, right? So like in the ethereal, the best way to make use of the buriza itself is to be able to play around near the 130.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Because the very same reason that people be like, oh, God DH is annoying to push.
Not
So
ready yet.
it becomes, hey Seb, how are you doing? Feeling better? It's the same thing as the God DH. People don't like pushing God DH, so they put God DH to the T16, right? But then when you talk about T16, like there's the Pony Crusader, there's the Inner Raymond Monk.
I'm still waiting.
So like, what makes the God DH be relegated to T16? You know,
Not ready
like
yet.
so when God DH in the Ethereal season, if you're not playing 129 or higher, like
I'm still
just to make
waiting.
use of the Bariza, the strong ethereal weapon itself, then you're not actually playing that.
Not ready yet.
It's almost the same thing as playing like any other season where you're playing the 114, 116 stuff, you know,
Need more time.
because then every season is the same
The Rift Guardian is
except the
here.
Paragon Cap season, basically.
I'm still waiting.
But of course, the higher you go, actually, the higher Paragon you go, you would play lower and lower because you want to close faster. But in the earlier part, actually, between the 2K and the 2 point and the 3K roughly, right near 3K, you can actually use this time to slow down to make the ethereal that you have more fun for the purpose of the ethereal weapons. But once you go higher, like way higher, then you want to close faster because you're wasting too much time in the rift. So like this is the best opportunity actually to actually practice Oculus rings during the 2 to 3K. Like between the 2 to 3K, Oculus ring practice is actually really good. So it's not about watching the time and like slowing people down with what I'm saying.
I need to go.
It's actually like to use it in a different way, to use the seasonal theme in a different way. It's kind of like the same with the Soul Shard season.
Ancients would be
So
proud.
the Soul Shard season, right? Let's say somebody enjoys GR90 a lot. If let's say you got a good Soul Shard in your weapon, and I'm not even talking about the one in the helmet, I'm just talking about the one in the weapon. If you can do GR90 with a Flawless Emerald in the weapon, and let's say you got reasonably lucky with the Soul Shard in the weapon of the stats, right, to help you accelerate, wouldn't you do like GR95 instead of the GR90? Because then you would use a Flawless Emerald regardless for the GR90. Like, there's no reason to use the Soul Shard that you are lucky with, right? So in the same vein, in the same line, is that if you're using ethereal for real, especially between 2 to 3k, you know, otherwise you'll never go any higher because you're always going to revert back to the faster time, always, because that's the rule, right? The rule of the game is to do a faster time, so you'll never actually do anything higher. So the best time to do something higher is between the 2 to 3k when your gear is like hard to optimize already, you know, then you can test the power of the season. And then we have the social art season with the Ring of Fire, right? Like, obviously you use the Ring of Fire for pushing, but when do you actually get to practice the Ring of Fire placement if you're not going to do something higher in the value of the Ring of Fire? Because then you don't know how many elite packs you actually want per pushing.
You must choose my skill.
Like, not all the push attempts is like 6 yellow elites in the Ring of Fire. That's like way later, right? But when do you get to decide to practice that said Ring of Fire placements? You know, so then you wouldn't even practice it. At that point, you're losing control of the Ring of Fire. So then the same thing goes for this. It's like, when do you actually practice, you know, doing a little bit more?
Let's see what happens, shall we? What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
Now, if you're doing faster ones, right, then you have to target what you want from Kadala.
You look like you could use a new item of
Because then you're actually
indeterminate use.
spending blood shards and you need to know exactly what you want from the faster. Then you're actually using the right multitask of the faster.
What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
Because it's not just about looking at the time at that point. You're looking at into like
Ooh,
Kadala as well.
nice. Can I have it back?
So still no pants. Keep going. So for example, when you first entered, right? Oh, it was grotesque. I was talking about the pinkish red ring initially. Oh, and this is the Sand Dweller reflects. So initially, right, I had this pinkish red ring, right? So more than half the time, you're not able to use the pinkish red ring at the start, unless it's the map that actually enables enough monsters near the start. So, like, in order to use the practice, see, I was on the right side. The game server put me on the left. I was on the right side on my screen. But anyway, I was talking about the rings. So you get to practice the use of the Oculus rings.
I'm still waiting. Sweet revenge. That was inspiring. Not ready yet.
But yes, this map is very annoying for grotesque explosions, especially. So why am I dying to the grotesque as well, right? First of all, it's positioning obviously I made mistakes. But what is the problem actually? Well, the problem actually is going too low, by the way. Funny enough. So, see, if you go too low and you have different timings of grotesque explosions, let's say up ahead that's like not in the view or something, then you just die. So the lower you go, then you need to have a forward motion that you're skipping the grotesque already, for example. So when you go too low, what happens? You're clearing the grotesque too fast in the distance. So I'm actually getting hurt from going too low. So 132 in the grotesque problem that I'm having with the getting cheat death proc is that it's too low, or I'm staying too far, or I killed them from too far away, which is even more funny because you would be like, wouldn't you be closer to get killed even sooner? No, because your travel distance. You have to watch for your travel distance. So that's why I actually prefer going higher and not going lower. Because then all the... So let's say you have like 10 grotesques. Okay? They're all at different spots up ahead. Okay? They're not clumped up together. That's like super easy. Like, let's say you play the Necromancer ring, right? The Breaks Wrath ring, right? It's not like, or if you play a support barb a lot, you gather everything together, right? In like almost 1 pixel or whatever. It's not the same, right? Or let me put it this way. The Poison Fog. The Poison mob set, right? If you clear everything up ahead, and the poison is like everywhere, grotesque explosions are like the same thing if the grotesques are positioned all different spots. And then when you clear all 10 grotesques, you're gonna either have to stay far back before the explosions, or you have to gamble your distance at which you killed them to like rush past them, right? Which is what everyone does in lower speeds, right? In lower speeds, you're supposed to go past them already. So for me, my style though is that I'm using an Oculus ring more than half the time. So the Oculus ring controls my positioning, which means that I'm stronger at clearing the grotesques at different times. And so then it's actually bad for me to choose 132 against grotesques. Because you either go like super low or a little higher. And 132 is in the between that is wrong for grotesques at in the way that I position myself. Because I'm playing Oculus rings. And play tunnels, the terrain blocks the vision. So it's actually even worse that you play lower because you don't know whether you killed one or not. Right? That's why I like going higher, by the way. And never lower. Because the lower you think, then what if you clear the next one? And that's my point.
I wish you luck, hero.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Yeah, I couldn't play that one necessarily until like later because the elites were there.
Need more time. Feel my wrath.
That was a sad Oculus ring.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Feel my wrath. Need more time.
Interesting percentage. So either the pylon spawned down there,
I'm still waiting.
or it's next here anyways. Okay.
Not ready yet. Need more time. You won't survive that. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Wow. The other one was targeting me.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Maybe it's around here somewhere.
Need more time.
No?
Your
Must be the 99% then.
Not ready yet.
No? Okay.
The
So
Rift Guardian has found
the pylons.
I'm still waiting.
What do you need?
I need to go back.
the blood runs true within you.
Really bad pylons. Six CDR. Not ancient quad though.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well rewarded.
Need more time.
Speaking of plague tunnels, it's not grotesque again.
I'm still waiting. I must wait longer.
Boom.
Not ready.
Right on schedule. With that Oculus ring.
You won't survive that. I'm still waiting.
That one's in the corner.
Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! Need more time.
Wow, is that Horde?
Need more time.
They tossed like it was Horde. Or is it two different Mortar Elite packs?
Not ready yet.
It felt like it was hailing.
We must wait longer. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that. We must wait longer. We need more time. You won't survive that. I'm not ready yet.
More shock tower floors.
We need more time.
Nice. Just enough of the Oculus ring.
I'm still waiting. Bleed, you filth!
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Not ready yet.
Good to see you.
I need to go back.
Impressive.
Mighty best.
No keys again.
Are you ready?
Oops. Nearly bought the wrong thing.
What a steal. I've seen better.
Aw, come on. Wow. All resist versions though. Interesting. GG Kadala. I mean, they're nice. This. So we have Natalya Pants that I can replace, and then it's the same version. I have the same ones, basically. So I don't need the second one. Alright, let's keep going.
Like you could use a new what a
Maybe
steal.
more primals.
Well, it's a good paperweight. Fortune favors the bold. See you soon. What a steal.
Uh, so far, I'm counting how many pairs of pants I'm getting today, by the way. That's why I have them on the ground, if you were wondering.
Enemies of the Rift survive.
Ah, grotesque again. But this time it's an open map, at least I can see them.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
But yes, that'll be... I'm still waiting for my pair of pants.
I'm still waiting. Sweet revenge. Not ready yet.
Ooh.
Need more time. Your fear betrays you. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Speed. Don't need that.
Feel my wrath. Need more time. I'm still
Are you
waiting.
playing today, Seb?
You won't survive that. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
I have one or two people on my other screen. Can't tell.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Do you want more? I'm still waiting. I wish I could do that. Your fear betrays you. Not ready yet.
Power.
Need more time. I'm still
I
waiting.
think it's fine for this floor.
That
Uh-oh.
was just a taste.
That was a lot of explosions. Oh, Soul Lasher floor.
Need more time.
It's not fun.
The rift guardians.
You have a gem?
I am returning to town.
Well fought, Nephilim.
Well done.
Aw. Yeah, this one might be better.
Hello there.
Not yet. Alright, let me check my other Screen. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Continue. A lot of plague tunnels today.
Need more time.
Have I gotten to festering woods today? I've gotten to fields, I think, today.
Need more time.
I don't even recall seeing a festering woods today yet. Maybe there was one, but
Ready yet. You won't survive that. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
ah, okay.
I'm still waiting. Bleed, you filth! Not ready yet. Need more time. Sweet revenge! Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Power.
Wish I could do that. That was just a taste. Not ready yet.
This way.
I'm still waiting. Your fear betrays you. Need more time. Not ready yet. Darkness awaits you.
It's a bit of a faster 132.
The rift guardian.
Need more time.
Wow, you actually get to shoot one time?
I'm here to help.
I need to go back.
Well done, champion.
My respect.
Two puzzle rings. Both non-ancient, okay? I can run them. Ah, thank you. We help each other, huh? Thank you so much. We help each other out. Merci, merci. Yeah, I think I'm on 4 or 5 months now for you, right? 4 months at least, I think, since. All right. Keys. 4 keys. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Let's use up some of these puzzle rings. Today? 3K? Nah.
Feel my wrath.
But I'm going to try, je vais essayer, 149, je crois, 2008. 2800. Parce que, saison 32, j'ai fait, 149, 94 fois, et puis j'ai réussi. 132, j'ai déjà fait 32. Saison 32, c'est ça. Mais en pantalon, et puis demi-défensif, de série. Voilà aussi, bien sûr. Les deux, focus et restraint, catalyseur et contrainte, c'est le même, euh, les mêmes stats. Contrainte, c'est CDR pas ancien, et focus catalyseur, c'est les mêmes. Mais cette saison, tout long pour, gagner, euh, cette stat. Mais les mêmes. Saison 32, c'est, 2009. Presque. 3000. Yeah, I need the pants.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Vengeance! Need more time. I am returning to town.
I tried. I've had a couple of these already. Lightning version. Fire, physical. I have another tab that's lightning. I have like
use my skill.
2 or 3 different ones. After this next puzzle ring, I think I'm gonna move up to 134, I think. The 132 is kind of boring.
Not ready yet.
You won't survive that.
I'm still waiting.
Ah, blood shards.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
I am returning to town.
Oops. I didn't move those. Let's move them. I'm counting them today. That's why. Alright, 134. Why is it always this map today? Half the maps have been this today.